And so you then moved from Oxford to work at this new laboratory in Grenoble, one of the first outstations at the time from the EMBL organisation. Why Grenoble? Why was Grenoble chosen?
Because in Grenoble there was the strongest neutron beams in Europe and probably the world. The ILL, Institut Lavillagement, was set up and there was a man in Oxford. I was a lecturer in Oxford, and another chap called John White, who was a lecturer in Oxford. He was an expert on neutrons, and he used to go to Grenoble to the ILL. And if you wanted to go there and do some experiments, you had to send in a proposal of what you wanted to do. The committee would look at that and say, yeah, we'll give him so many evenings to do it, or whatever, so many hours. And John White was quite powerful, because, and I knew that because I knew he was going to be the boss of ILL. And so he and I did the first experiment on a biological material with neutrons in ILL, and it worked brilliantly. I used the fibers from rat tail tendon, and they just. I spent ages. When neutrons hit something, it's not like X-rays where you've got a powerful kickoff. You've got to really, object that you're looking at, you've got to prepare that first and make sure it will get to the right thing of neutrons. So I had made a little, I used to cut the rat tail tendons out and lay them all one by one, and I had bits of catching up at the end, and then stretch them out a bit to make them ordered, and then stick it in an X-ray, a beam of neutrons, which was about maybe a centimetre in diameter, and the result of that was fantastic, and nobody had thought of doing this.
So this was really a pioneering advance in structural biology using neutron scattering.
Yeah, it was indeed. That's right.